Hey everybody, this is Shawn Powell. I thought I'd do something a little bit different. For Exitus Elite, I've got over 200 videos. I've been with them for over 5 years now. So I'm a huge fan of Exitus Elite. The most money ever made in a day, a weekend, a week, a month, everything has come inside this business. So I thought I'd do a little bit different. I'm actually going to use a chalkboard and draw out a few things for you. If you don't know who I am, I'll take 2 seconds to explain a couple things. Shawn Powell from North Carolina, did restaurants for 26 years, able to get free from the job May 7th of 2015. I came into Exitus Elite in August 1st of 2016. I've been number 1, number 2 in the world, a couple of different offers, but everything changed for me when I got in Exitus Elite at these higher commissions where I didn't feel like I had to have every person in my zip code just to make some money. You see what I'm saying? So to me, that's really when everything started changing. The reason I stuck with Exitus Elite over these years, y'all, I got tired of jumping into businesses where I watched the owners make bad decisions and actually put the business down, to the point it was killing the business, and watching my downline get hurt and stuff like that. I was just done with it. In 2018, I was like, you know what? What business have I been a part of that I haven't ever had a downline lose a dime? I ain't never lost any money with Exitus Elite, so I don't have to worry about downline getting hurt. The best owner of any company I've ever been part of, the best quality pages, the capture pages, the sales pages, the emails going out, everything, access to all the leads, the members, everything, weekly webinars 7 years later, and has the highest ratio of people coming in at the highest levels. It's Exitus Elite. It's just ridiculous in comparison to that. So other businesses, so I really decided to buckle down. I've gotten over 200 videos for Exitus Elite. So if that don't tell you anything about how awesome a business this is, I'm not someone that likes to jump from business to business per se. If I found a business I'm looking for, maybe a smaller one that's different than Exitus, I might would jump into something like that at times. But I've never not quit. I've been doing Exitus Elite as my primary business since the day I came in it back in August 1st of 2016. So with that being said, y'all, I'll show you a little bit about the life we're living right now. This is our second boat. Our other boat is a 40-foot yacht. It stays at the beach itself. And this is at our lake house, and we were looking at a used boat, something we could pay for. This is my female species right here. Us looking over. This is our first time going out on our new boat. Putting the bimini down. We were trying to do a little bit of fishing. Had 2 biminis on the boat. Really pretty boat. So that's me and my female species. But y'all, I can tell you, life changed so much for me when I started making these higher commissions where I could start enjoying. I make videos when I feel like making videos. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of freedom that comes inside of a business like this where I don't have to strap myself down, where I'm working every day as hard as I can, like I was when I first came into online business. To me, there's a lot more freedom. And when you find a business that you believe in, like Exitus Elite, and just let go, y'all, people can sense it, and they're going to jump into your business. And a business that has the highest ratio of people coming in at the best quality I've ever seen. So it's absolutely incredible, y'all. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to talk about the compensation plan itself. I had just done a YouTube video, and this was you right here. Matter of fact, I'm going to write that up here. I'm going to put me, because me is you, because if you're watching this, and he's a little jacked up with this, okay? So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels in Exitus Elite. What is Exitus Elite? Exitus Elite is a training series itself that you could use for any business. Actually, we add new training to it. People want to know about Bitcoin, so we added more about Bitcoin into it recently. It's not too uncommon. One day, Paul's like, everybody check your back office, and bam, we had 15 new videos of free training that had been added, into the back office itself. So it's not uncommon to see Exitus Elite being updated on a regular basis. Paul Stevenson is an awesome owner who manages his business better than any owner I have ever seen. I cannot say that good enough. You go back, cherry pick any of my videos, and you're going to hear me talking about Paul Stevenson and how good of an owner he is. And he doesn't even know I even say this, I don't think, to be honest. But it's reality, y'all. I want you to know how big of a difference it makes when you have an owner that cares about his people. I've seen the man shoot himself in the foot just because of the fact that he thought it would help the members inside this business, and that's the type of owner you want, man. I can tell you that makes a world of difference. So G100 is a lower level of training, 250, 500, 1,000, and obviously G2000. Now, what makes Exitus a little bit different is, let's say that somebody comes into G100 right here, right? Well, they don't get the 250 to 500 to 1000 or G2000. Obviously, they're just going to get that G100. Now, what's that going to provide for them is it's a one-up system. This is a pass-up, one-up system, right? So the very first person that they get into the G100 would be a pass-up to their sponsor, right? So that means that the sponsor is going to make $100. They're going to get their first person and that first commission. Once they're at the highest level that they come in at has been a pass-up, then everything else is theirs. You understand what I'm saying? So now, just to let you know, at the G1000 and G2000, I put your first member in for you. So, and believe me, I have a 20-to-1 ratio of people that come at the G1000 and G2000 over all the other sections combined. The company itself, y'all, this is just me, and it may have a lot to do with the fact that I do put the first member in for them at a G1000, G2000, saves them $1,000 from being lost. You understand what I'm saying? But at the same time, the company itself has a 90% ratio of people that come at the highest levels compared to the other levels as well. I've never seen a company like that. And I'm going to tell you, the quality of people that I get inside of this are not the same as those free and cheap businesses. They're just not. You do this business for a couple of years, and your list, your leads, and your members are going to be worth gold compared to that free and cheap that everybody might be looking for when you post in Facebook or something like that. It's just not the same type of people, y'all. I can tell you that. Now, let's say that right here, this G100, that member, Jim, he comes along, he gets a couple of sales. Well, the first one obviously went up to you because you sponsored him, right? So he makes $100, $200, $300. So that's not bad, right? But all these 250, 500, 1,000, 2,000. Now, understand, if this company has a 90% chance of people coming into G1000 or higher, how many commissions are they going to actually get? A lot of them is going to be going past him. So in other words, let's say that they're still G100. Jim comes in, and Jim comes in at the G1000. Let's say he's right here, the G1000, right? So you're going to make $900 because Jim went past what this person down here did. They only made $100. Okay? You understand what I'm saying? So you get to bypass the possibilities from that alone as well. Now, I'm going to show you something else, too. It's real important. Get these out of the way. Okay, now, let's say that you today came into G1000, right? That means I put your first member in for you. Every person you put in, every person is going to be your commission, right? But just to explain it so you understand how the company does it itself, let's say you go crazy. You put in 3 people, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and you got 1, 2, 3, and you're going to probably get a lot of these. And let's say you've got 3 of these up here. Now, let's explain what's going to happen here. First of all, if you didn't join my team and you joined someone else and they're not going to put your first member in for you, obviously this first commission right here is gone to your passive. The reason why is because, you know, that's what the business is automatically going to do. So, and that's fine. It's only at the highest level itself right here, right? So I just want to explain that. Now, let's say that you went and you put in all these people down here. Y'all, you can make 500 of the 250s, 1,000 of the 500s, 25 of the 100. It don't matter. None of these right here are going to be pass-ups. So you make unlimited amount. You only give a pass-up one time, which like I showed earlier, which would have been this one right here, ever. And the rest of them is going to be yours. So let's say that you came into this and you needed the money to upgrade, or you do whatever. This is your money. You do whatever you want to do with it, right? So you can take these commissions here and use that to upgrade to the G2000, and you don't get punished. Literally, y'all, all you do is pay the difference between the G1000 and the G2000, which would be $1,000 that goes to your sponsor. And then I'm going to call it an admin fee. It's the difference between the admin fee. This is the only money Exitus Elite makes. It covers all the emails that are written on a regular basis and updated, the webinars we have on Wednesdays, all the stuff, the support, the new updates, everything that happens, you know, all the stuff that we get inside this business, all that's going to be covered by the actual admin fees itself, because that's the only money that they're making. Exitus Elite, and I'm going to tell you, I would rather do that anytime, because when I have a $9,000 day or big months or whatever it may be, y'all, they don't get any of that. I make all that. I just wind up paying for the admin fee itself, and everything else is taken care of. So that's pretty awesome right by itself, y'all. So out of all these sales right here that you made, the only one you would have had to pass up if you went with another team member or a leader would have been that very first one, and you're good to go. But here's the problem. Out of all these, you see all the thousands you made and stuff like that. That's great, right? But these three right here, y'all, you wound up losing $1,000 because you only owed it. You came into G1000, so 1,000 is going to go to your sponsor. 2,000, 3,000. It's going to continue to happen like that until you get qualified at, or come into G2000 itself and stop that bleeding of money itself. I've never seen a business with such a high ratio that would inspire you to come in at the highest level as possible as a G1000 to G2000. This is as good as it gets, y'all. Point blank, period. The reason I'm so excited about Exitus Elite, y'all, and the reason I can just sit down and just let go, I feel like I can breathe this business, is because of the fact that I know my downline's not going to get hurt. I'm so tired of that in the past that I would wait for business to be around at least a year before I would even open my mouth, have so many conversations with the owner, feel as good as I can about it. I would go big, jump into something the best I can, knowing that I'm hoping everything's going to be good, and then not have to worry about, I didn't have to worry about PayPal or whatever the pay source was going to be from the company that was going to pay me. Was that going to be an issue or whatever? I'm telling you, I didn't see any owners make terrible decisions. I've seen it too many times. Paul Stevenson's one of those people, y'all, that if he wanted to change something, we'd have a webinar, and in the webinar, he would actually mention it and get feedback from us to whether or not we wound up doing something or not. Just like the G2000. He contacted me and told me we're looking at adding a G2000 level. He wanted to know what people thought. You see what I'm saying? Of course we wanted a G2000, but at the same time, that's what I'm talking about. That is management where you care about your people. Again, I've seen Paul shoot himself in the foot to try to help downline sometimes, even if the money wasn't as good for the company, because he wanted it to matter for you, for it to work for you. Never seen an owner do anything like that. More respect for him than anybody else, point blank, period. So I just wanted to show you a compensation plan for Exitus Elite, y'all. I love the company itself. The best pages I've seen for any company is come from Exitus Elite. I'm going to show this real quick. Let me see here. I think I do have a couple pages up here. This is one of my favorite ones right here, y'all. Again, I've actually ran this one over the years. This is even one of the newest ones that we just got in a few months ago. We got a bunch of new capture pages. But so many people have looked at this and thought of something that I had created itself, and it's not. This is actually the company itself just creating this kind of quality in a capture page. If you know the capture pages look this good, and the sales pages and everything like that inside this company, y'all, are this is what the actual sign-up page is going to be. And I don't know if you can see these up here, y'all. It has home, tools, Genesis, training, compensation, about, contact me, log in, and join now. All this up here, y'all. These are different rabbit holes that take you to these different places itself. It's just, these are it's the best system, point blank, period. You could run this by itself, show people that you're excited, show them that you are accessible and could make six-figure income with this business. I'm not saying you will. It depends on you. But I can tell you this, I have got downline that came into this business that couldn't sell an $18 business to save their life, make $3,000 in their very first month in this company, because it's something different about $1,000 or $2,000 commission, y'all. I want you to understand, $1,000 is a sweet spot because it's not so expensive that people can't do it. But at the same time, every time you get an email saying you made $1,000 or $2,000, or if you made 2 or 3 of these commissions in a week or even a month, y'all, it's life-changing income for most people. And it didn't take me getting 50 or 500 people or anything crazy to make that kind of money. That's where the sweet spot's at. All right, y'all, I'm going to end this video. I have got literally, y'all, I'm telling you, over 200 videos for Exitus Elite alone, right by itself. This is the thumbnail I made earlier for that one I made 4 days ago. This is one back here. I show a whole back office walkthrough, blah, blah, blah. Y'all, I can tell you, if you look in the business, if you look in the team to be a part of, my 3-generation bonus training is me and 2 other 6-figure earners that love one-up systems. It's not just me, it's 2 other members itself. So you can be inspired by Miss Adriana with how she does Instagram, or how Kelly and Jonathan do this, or how I do stuff. It doesn't really matter. The whole point is we want you and I want you to make it inside this business. So I'm trying to provide you with all the training I can, plus putting your first member in for you so we'll get you back in the money as soon as possible. So go ahead and subscribe to my channel, y'all, if you haven't already. contact me. My phone number is always, that is it right here. Look, look, look. First line, 910-379-3129. I got 2 links in here. One takes you to Capture Your Sales page that I've created. And then I've got another one that lets you go straight to Exitus Elite itself. And the reason I do that is because you get the chance to look at the quality of everything that's inside this business by looking at it firsthand. But either way, y'all, get in touch with me. Tell me you're ready to do this business. I'll put your first member in for you. Welcome you into the Facebook group, and you're going to be smiling from ear to ear. If you need anything, y'all, let me know, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Appreciate it.